What's up, everybody? It's Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you this week and Dr. Roto. It's week one NFL. Get your seasonal teams ready. Get your team. Get ready to rep your team and get ready to win some money at DFS and betting. Oh, yeah, because it's time to bring the pain. And this is going to be your first look. Now, I'm not going to give you, I love doing this last year. I did a whole DFS build. I haven't even thrown no any lineup on DK yet. So over DraftKings, I'm just going to head there. I'm going to build the lineup, and we're going to have some fun. So the people who can't say this, I will actually walk you through it audio-wise. And then that way, when you're getting that you're actually going to be able to actually formulate from what I'm doing. So let's just get the screen share going. Bang! You can already see him in. So with this build right here, and this is what, a lot of pros will look at and what kind of story do you want to tell? What is it going to be? What team are you going to go for? So the team that we're going to do on this build right here is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, right there, you can already throw in Mayfield, and then we're going to go right to the defense, and we're going to throw in the Bucs defense, even though I never pay up that much for defense. And then we go. But this is what I'm trying to show you, that sometimes stacking is good. Right. So last year, and because Washington's defense really isn't good, I don't want to pay $3,800 for a tight end. I really, really, really don't. So right now, I mean, I could go Cade Otton, but I'm not feeling that. And I think a lot of people are going to be slipping on Hayden Hurst. So you're going to find him on one of my lineups later in this week when I do my Ultra Contrarian show. Oh, yeah. But let's just, for right now, let's just go with Cade Otton, right? Immediately, I'm going to go to running back, and I'm going to hit White. Or, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? There he is right there. Rashad White. All right. And then right to receiver. Now, is this going to be a big Mike Evans game? You never know yet, right? But the fact that I'm playing all these people and Chris Godwin is 5,800, I'm going to take Chris Godwin. So right there, when you see that, you have your running back, your quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, and defense. That's practically stacking who you think. Now, you could definitely go Mike Evans in this scenario, and we will see if we have that. So I'm going to already say, when you go to running back right now, there are some teams that are going to be giving it up, right? And Minnesota really got gutted last year, but they have a decent defense. They have people who can make some tackles, right? But you're not going to want to go play them. You're going to have to go cheap somewhere along the line. You're going to have to go cheap at running back. And right now, honestly, New England's going to get crushed. So here's one of my sneak peeks. It's going to be Zach Moss this week. I know a lot of you people are just going to be like, out of your mind, Heat Override, go home. What are you drinking? I don't know what's wrong with you. That's why I'm the mad scientist, per Dr. Roto himself yesterday. Yeah. Woo. All right. So now we got your running backs. This team is, you're just like, what is up with this team? But if you noticed right now, I have 6,400 for the rest of my team. Now, immediately, I'm going to go look, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to stack that game with McLaren, right? Because McLaren is going to be getting a lot of work. He's also 56, allowing us to get up to 6,800. Now, this is where we can have a little bit of fun. So we got Lamb, Hill, Jefferson, Chase, all sorts of stuff. Now, when you're doing these builds and everything, if it comes to the point where you would rather have Chase than Moss, you have to make that up. And that's why you would come off of Cade Otton and go down to something like Hayden Hurst if you need that 800 points. That is how the build will work. But what we're definitely going to be looking at is, last year Tennessee really sucked at the pass. So you're right there. You're going to be looking at bam, you're DJ Moore, or then you can even go right now. You could pop up to. I love Moore and I love Metcalf. You're going to end up seeing one of those guys on my team. But another guy that I really do like too around this area is Cortland Sutton. So when you get to this little area and you go, Rob, well, what are you going to do? You got Tank Dell there. You got all these people there, right? You got Shakir there. You got Coleman there. Really cheap prices. You know what? Man, the Bills play Arizona. Arizona's going to be trying to score on the Bills. This game is going to be a shootout. I'm taking Shakir. Shakir's going to be a big part of that offense. And going forward, that is going to be the big part. Sorry about that. That just kind of like popped up and the X was behind my window. Yeah. So let's get Shakir in there. So right now we have $8,500 left. We have Mayfield, White, Moss, Godwin, McLaurin, Shakir, Otten, Bucs defense. Now we're going to go to our flex. Our flex already go all the way up. Bang. You got it right there. You got Justin Jefferson. You got Jonathan Taylor. You got Bijan Robinson. Well, I really like Bijan, but there he is. Mike Evans. So let's just do the full stack. Let's get rid of Cade Otton, giving us 5,000 for a tight end, and we're gonna go Kyle. We could either go Kyle Pitts. We'll go Kyle Pitts right there. Bang! Right. So we got $400 left over. I'm gonna read this back to you. We're gonna get going, and I'll throw out some stuff for you and some things. Baker Mayfield, Rashad White, Zach Moss, Chris Godwin, Terry McLaurin, Shakir, Pitts, Evans, and the Buccaneers defense. If you do not like this, you have $400 left over. With the Shakir, you can get up to Thielen, Deontay Johnson, and you can get up to Tank Dell. So if you do not like Shakir, you can get back up to Tank Dell. That gives you two ways to really play this way. And I'm gonna enter it right now. Bang. All right. So we're gonna come back to our, while that does its stuff. I don't know what it's gonna do. Bang, it's there. We're gonna stop the share now. Stop the share. Bang. All right, we're back. So that's what it takes, and that's what you kind of do as a pro to go. You can use that lineup if you want. Right now, at Dr. Roto, we have multiple articles hitting. I have all of my IDP stuff out right now. I have my podcast out already. The Hetastic Hard hits just hit, and that's covering my Hetastic Bets of the Week last week, where I went 3-2 to add to my season-long winning total, and also covering one player on my Hard Hits and Cool Picks article that I did that you're going to use. So that's my waiver wire. And of course, I already have my IDP Heats of the Week hit ready. Man, I can't wait till we get enough of this week. It's week 1, people. And so get ready for my defensive IDP betting podcast. That's, or I'll write up. That's going to be going out live on Friday, Saturday. And of course, my Ultra Contrarian show, and then my Bring the Pain hit show, which will have my Macho pick of the week. We are good busy. That's just me alone. That doesn't include everybody else. So you have to get to the site. Use code word DOC, and that will get you access to all the articles and the Doc's Visionaries play. And then you want to catch Doc on Sirius XM from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturday at 9 o'clock around there. He's going to be giving out his Roto Visionaries. And then per subs only, in our subs only Discord, we will be live at 10:30. Dr. Roto will be in there answering all your start-sit questions for seasonal dynasty best ball. And of course, not that there's any start-sit in best ball. And of course, DFS, we got your back. We have the right prescription. We'll always make sure that your team's the cure of any ailments. And I, Heat Override, will always make sure that your teams are ready to bring the pain to the competition. May the points be with you. It's football season. Yeah.